Welcome everyone to the 2025 Anavets Bowl Championship press conference. We have to start off this morning a little differently than usual. Ladies and gentlemen, the Winnipeg High School Football League is heartbroken over the loss of one of our own. Darius Hartshorn, a senior at Whsfl, played on both the O-line and the D-line of the Spartans, proudly wearing number 57. He was tragically injured during the final game of the regular season and passed away last Wednesday. Our thoughts are with his family, teammates, friends, as well as his classmates at Whsfl High. We'd like to ask you to please stand for a moment of silence to honor Darius. Thank you. Please be seated. My name is Greg Matthew, and my association with the Winnipeg High School Football League began in 1968 as an avid student fan. I've been involved since then as a statistician, coach, and for more than 30 years now as a league announcer, including all of the Anavets Bowls but one. I'm really looking forward to announcing the game this coming Thursday. I anticipate a great game between two great teams. I'd like to extend a special welcome to some VIPs that are joining us this morning. First of all, Mr. George Kaniski, my announcing partner. Mr. Rick Henkwich, a former WSHFL commissioner. Mr. Brian Marks, a former WHSFL JV commissioner. Mr. Bill Johnson, executive director of Football Manitoba. Mr. Chris Donaldson, president of the Manitoba Football Officials Association. Mr. Mike Garlinski, WHSFL JV Commissioner, Mr. Jeffrey Bannon, WHSFL Commissioner. A special thanks and gratitude to the students and staff of the Louis Riel School Division Broadcast Media Program. They announce our games and they're here today. We appreciate that very much. Our photographers, Mr. Glenn Dixon of Photos by Fitz and Mr. Dan Nordman from DGN Photos. We have Mr. Mike Steele is joining us this morning from the U of M Sports. And a special welcome to Mr. Kelly Moore from CJOB. It's nice to have some media with us. We have a number of our Anavets that have joined us this morning, starting off with Mr. Sheldon Klupp, the Provincial Command President, Ms. Rosie Towers, the Provincial Sports Representative, Mr. Duncan Anderson, the First Vice President of the Provincial Command and the President of Rockwood, Ms. Marjorie Miller, who's the First Vice President of Rockwood, Sylvia Allard, the Rockwood Sports Rep, Ron Williams and Jock Amos, members and veterans. High school football in Winnipeg has a long tradition. It began in 1931 with a game between the Kelvin Clippers and the St. Paul's Crusaders, and this marks the 94th year of high school football in Winnipeg. The WHSFL this past year took a step forward with the realignment of divisions again, separating the quadruple A schools into two tiers to make the games more competitive. Through its 42 teams, over 1,500 athletes, 300 plus coaches, along with our managers, trainers, football operations staff, and booster clubs, we've made it through another season. We're here today to celebrate the hard work, time, dedication, and love of the game of football in all of our league, and to focus on the Raiders and the Lancers. This game will be a repeat of last year's Anavets Bowl. These two teams have a combined 12-2 record during the regular season. The Lancers are going for a three-peat and their third championship in league history. There have only been two three-peats in the entire league history: St. Paul's in 2011, 12, and 13, and Oak Park in 2001, 2, and 3. Oak Park is going for its 8th varsity championship. Their last one was in 2014. The Raiders are going for the sweep this week as their junior varsity team won the Home Run Bowl last week over the Lancers JV team. Static, you can't beat it. Our league can't run on its own. It does need help. And the support of the Anavets has been a proud partner of ours and continues to support the league with resources and financial commitments that never go unnoticed. Not only have they served our country, they continue to serve our community, and we're very fortunate for their past and ongoing commitment to our future. I'd now like to call upon Mr. Sheldon Klupp, the Provincial Command President, to please say a few words on behalf of the Anavets. Rosie put you on the spot.
Yeah, he did. Welcome here today on behalf of Anavets. I'd like to welcome you all here, and hope you all have success in your games this coming week. And just let you know that our thoughts and prayers are with you all on the tragic loss of one of your own.
Thank you, Mr. Klupp. I'd like to bring up Ms. Rosie Towers from the Anavets to say a few words about the game on Thursday.
Hello out there. I've seen some of you last year. You were there. You're back again this year. I'd like to welcome Oak Park. I wish both teams all the best. You fought hard to get to this place. Now Thursday is the battle. I'll see you on the field. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Towers. I'd now like to ask Mr. Bill Johnson, Executive Director of Football Manitoba, to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. Greetings on behalf of Football Manitoba. I want to start by thanking the Anavets for their continued support of amateur football and of this game specifically. It is a long-standing relationship that the Manitoba football community values and cherishes. Thank you to the Anavets for all that they do for football. I would like to congratulate the teams for once again making it to this game. It is a culmination of a year of hard work, of successes and trials and tribulations. Enjoy the opportunity to play on this stage. It is the largest stage in high school football in this province. While your focus is on the big game, of course, do your best to also enjoy the experience. When you're old, like me, you'll look back less at championships won or lost and more so at the experiences you had and the people you had the chance to share those with. Enjoy the bus rides, enjoy the locker room time, and enjoy your time together. Best of luck to both teams, and I look forward to watching an outstanding football game. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I'd like to invite Mr. Chris Donaldson, President of the Manitoba Football Officials Association, to speak.
Hey everyone, congratulations on behalf of the MFOA to both teams for making it this far. Like Bill mentioned, this is a game that you're going to remember for the rest of your life, and it's not just your performance on the field that you're going to remember, it's your interactions with your teammates, but also your interactions with your opponents. Winnipeg's a small city. Your coaches will tell you that as time goes on, you're going to be interacting with players from the other team in your workplace. They may be neighbors, you may be on the same coaching staff, you may find yourself officiating with them someday. Hopefully for us. So be respectful. Make sure that you're enjoying this game, but also enjoy the time between the whistles, off of the field. Be respectful to your opponents, and make sure that you leave that lasting impression on them, that you're the kind of competitor that everybody wants to play against. So again, thank you, good luck, and we'll see you this week.
Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. Now, with a few words from the WHSFL, I'd like to call upon our JV Commissioner, Mr. Mike Garlinski.
Thank you, Greg. I'm going to echo some of the words that you heard earlier and go slightly off script here for a moment. First of all, I want to congratulate both teams for the incredible season that you've had and for getting here and to this game. And a special shout out to the coaching staffs and the supporters that give all their time to be able to ensure that this does happen. The reality is, for some of you, Thursday will be your last football game. And that's not a bad thing, but that is a reality. I have the incredible pleasure to not only be involved with the Winnipeg High School Football League, but with the Manitoba Football Hall of Fame. And I can tell you from phone calls that I made this year to inductees, whether that be individuals or teams, there was not one person who said, I remember that championship game when XYZ happened. But I can tell you to a person, every one of them made reference to the players they played with, the memories they shared, the opportunities that were presented to them. So I say to you, and not because you're not great athletes, for some of you, your career will end Thursday, and that's okay. But as mentioned by others, take a moment to cherish and understand that it's the journey, not necessarily the destination, that will define your time in high school football. Beyond that, I'd like to be able to challenge you with one other thing. Regardless of whether your year ends this Thursday or ends next year or the year after or ends a couple of years later because you've gone on to play additional ball at a CIS or professional level, the fact of the matter is we now challenge you to give back. Our league, other leagues, other football associations depend upon the passion, the integrity, and the knowledge that you possess. And we would ask that you would consider sometime in the future to join us, whether that be as an official, whether that be as a coach, whether that be as a commissioner, an announcer, whatever that role might be. We need you and your expertise, and we need you to continue giving so that others will enjoy the exact same journey that you've enjoyed. Thank you, good luck, and enjoy your time.
Thank you, Mr. Garlinski. Now I'd like to call up the head coach of the Oak Park Raiders, Coach Chris Olson, to introduce his team and speak briefly about their season. Never took track. We do it like a relay?
Yeah.
Here you
I'd like to echo a few things before we get going here. Thank you to the Anavets for continuing to support this game. It means a lot. You guys have really helped build this football in the province. Same idea with our commissioners, Jeff Bannon and Mike Garlinski. You guys do a thankless job keeping all the coaches and the players in line. It's not easy, to say the least. Dakota, congratulations on your guys' season. Coaching players, you guys are one of the best programs in the country. Every time we play each other, it ends up being a heck of a highlight reel and a great game. So looking forward to Thursday. Over here, we have a group of all the way from grade 9s to grade 12s. It was something that kind of changed this year. Last year, we had a big group of veterans led by some very, very strong football players, many going on to play youth sports or CJFL. This was a new season with a bunch of new faces, and they bought it. We started off a little rough. Main camp didn't look like it should look for an Oak Park Raiders football team, but they bought in. And that's why you see them sitting here today and representing and looking so sharp. So let's get it done Thursday. Okay, do it for those who have sacrificed for you to be here, their time, their effort. Do it for the coaches that have put in time. Do it for yourselves. Do it for the family of those guys waiting back at the locker room. And most importantly, let's do it for Stu. So appreciate you boys. Let's get it done Thursday. Thank you all.
Thank you, Coach Olson. I'd now like to call up head coach Abbas Butt from the Dakota Lancers to introduce his team and speak about their season.
Good afternoon, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank the Anavets for hosting us this afternoon. We're very thankful for your partnership with the Whsfl and are grateful for the consistent support you have shown us over the years. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the announcers, the timekeepers, the officials, and all the behind-the-scenes personnel for all the hard work that you've put in this season. And to our commissioners, Jeff and Mike, thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you being patient with me this year, answering texts or emails when I had some questions. As a first-year head coach, the job has proven to be quite challenging. So I just wanted to thank our entire Dakota community for supporting me as much as they have. From our administration to our coaching staff, this season would not have been nearly as successful without them. And to Oak Park, congratulations to you guys. Just like Coach Olson was talking about us with being, a very talented program. You guys are a very incredibly talented program, one of the best in the province. And we're honored to be able to play you guys on Thursday there. Good luck to you. Let's stay healthy. Let's have a good game. And I know just like Coach Olsen mentioned, it's always a highlight reel game. It's always a big game when we get to play you guys. So I feel privileged and I feel honored to be able to have you guys as our opponents for Thursday's match. With me today, I'm joined here today with Coach Geldart and Coach Morris, two men I've been able to lean on lots this year. Also with us, I've got two grade 11 leaders, Trayson Burnett Joseph and Christopher Slippick, as well as 8 seniors, 8 grade 12 students that I brought with me here today that mean a lot to our program. And we wouldn't be in the position that we're in without these young men. So I'm just going to quickly name them if that's all right. Ryan North, Tristan Scrivener, Khalil Hussain, Danny Valleja, Phelan Liuk, Brady Templeton, JJ Wall, and Alex Clank. I'm so proud of these young men for this year, leading our team the way that they have. We've fought through different challenges, and we've had some bumps and bruises along the way. But these young men, they never faltered. They always stayed true to the course. Downstairs in our locker room, Coach Dale and Coach Scrivener have the following words up on the wall: discipline, dependability, and consistency. And these young men who I've brought with me here today they embody these morals. So once again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'm beyond ecstatic for Thursday's game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's go get this thing done. It's going to be a battle. Thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach Butt. I'd now like to invite Mr. Jeffrey Bannon, the Commissioner of the Winnipeg High School Football League, to step forward and say a few words.
I'd like to start by offering my heartfelt condolences to the family of Darius, his teammates, classmates, teachers, and the coaches at Whsfl, and all those affected by his tragedy of his death. It's rocked us all, and like most, don't have the words to say or know what to do, yet I know, like all of us in this room, we're here to help and support the family in any way possible. That's why starting tomorrow in our finals, all helmets will be wearing a 57 decal in honor of Darius, and next year, every single participant in the Winnipeg High School Football League will wear that decal as well, as we honor Darius and we keep him in our thoughts. To the athletes here today, we were here about 365 years ago, and this is a true testament to who you are as young men, as young athletes, as young leaders. You put in the hard work in the classroom, in the weight room, watching film, the practices, studying the playbook, the extra sprints, the hill running, everything that you needed to do, but most importantly, that showed your commitment to each other. Football is the ultimate team sport, and it's those little things that you do that make a difference that allows you to be here today. I've never had the privilege to play football. I thought I'd be pretty good. But at the end of the day, you are my heroes and those that play this game because what you do for each other. You have to look to your right, you look to the left, and you play for the next teammate. And for that, I honor you. And I thank you for being part of our game. We talk about how football is the ultimate team sport, but it goes more to a bigger purpose. It goes to who you are and how successful you'll be in the future. So continue what you've learned today, continue what you've learned in the past, and truly thank your coaches, thank your parents, thank the volunteers, because without them, you're not here today. To our partners at the Anavets, you make it possible for us to be here today. Your unwavering support to our student athletes is second to none. On behalf of all of us at the Winnipeg High School Football League, we thank you, and we couldn't imagine doing this without you. And I want to thank, as a parent of an athlete that's gone through the Winnipeg High School Football League, along with Commissioner Garlinski, we just want to say to the athletes, your parents are so proud of you. It may not seem like it. They may give you a bit of a hard time that you're late, you don't eat, you don't clean up your rooms, you don't do your homework, you don't clean up your rooms, you don't do your homework. But at the end of the day, nothing makes us prouder than watching you play in that jersey. If you get a moment, thank them. Thank them for the time, thank them for their sacrifice, because like some of you, like Commissioner Garlinski said, this may be the last time they see you in uniform, and it means a lot. I just want to also thank Commissioner Garlinski This has been a challenging year for us, but we cannot run this football. I cannot run the Winnipeg High School Football League without your support. I want to thank past commissioners Hankowicz and Marks for your support and your unwavering dedication to continuing to make this league better. I want to wish both teams nothing but success. Have a great game on Thursday.
Thank you, Mr. Bannon. I've had the privilege to see this league grow from less than 10 teams to our current 42. We've expanded from only a few schools in the Winnipeg School Division and St. Paul's back through the 60s when I was starting to watch football, to now we have teams that range everywhere from Brandon to Dryden. I've seen the quality of football improve every year. I love high school football. It's always exciting to see athletes playing for the pure pleasure of it and giving their all of the time. I am really looking forward to a truly exciting game on Thursday and the crowning of a new championship team. Now, just a few details to close. First of all, the game itself is Thursday, November the 6th at Princess Auto Stadium with a 7 p.m. start followed by a kickoff. To our media guests, one-on-one interviews are available as soon as we're done. And lunch is being served courtesy of the Anavets host. And I've been asked to let you know that there are vegetarian options for those of you that have chosen to do that. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Thank you. Yes. Okay, apparently the Raiders are closest.